Who is Ashley Kirkwood?
So I am a speaker. I started my company with my husband in 2018. I mean, in the beginning, it was just me. I just started a Speaker Ready Cash as an events company, and I had recently come off a federal trial lawyer career. I was on the partner track at a firm called Kirkland and Ellis. It's the largest law firm in the world by revenue. I was doing jury trials all over the country, and I loved it. Left that job to go, and I negotiated a six-figure raise to go to a second firm that I did not love, and they shall remain nameless. But I worked there for all of like maybe 4 or 5 months. They had given me a $60,000 signing bonus to come over. And I just realized I did not like it at all. Like, it was more money, but it was way more stress. The people I was working with just weren't what I was used to after coming from an environment where everyone was just kind of just excellent and gave you a lot of autonomy at your job. It was a totally different environment, way more micromanagey, stressful, less support. It just wasn't what I was used to. And so it was at that job that I was like, okay, I'm going to leave this $300,000 job to start my own business. And I started originally, I started speaking because I was writing a book called The Law School Hustle while at work. And so I did a speaking tour, and I also started my own law firm called Mobile General Counsel. And I was just off to the races. I was excited. Did that for a while. Mobile General Counsel was growing, and I realized I kept getting speakers coming into the firm wanting me to negotiate their contracts, and the terms were horrible. So I was like, I could just rewrite this contract, but just let me renegotiate the terms. These terms are not good. You should be making more money. You don't have anything about licensing in here. You're giving away all of your IP. Your offer isn't structured right. Let me just try to renegotiate it. And I did that for a client, ended up getting her first multi-5-figure contract. And she was charging like $2,000 to $3,000 a pop at a time. And so I'm like, okay, there's something to this. So I did an event called Speak Your Way to Cash in 2019, was our first event with 10 people in the conference room. And I didn't have to pay for the venue because we used my husband's job on a weekend. I don't even think we were supposed to be there. And I was just so excited. I loved it. But it was fun, and it was easy for me to do because I was already getting paid to speak at colleges because I was on my own book tour that I arranged myself. And so I was like, okay, well, this is just a one-off thing because no one's going to pay me to just talk to them about what to do. That doesn't even make sense. As a lawyer, you always produce a work product. So I was very used to winning a trial, drafting a contract, filing a trademark, like done for you services, not consulting like that. But people were just so floored. And at the end of the event, they were like, okay, so what else can we buy from you? And I'm like, nothing, because I'm a lawyer. I'm just doing this on the weekends. And that kind of made me, I was like, well, I'll just do another event and then you can come back. And people kept coming back over and over again. And the next event grew, and the next event grew. And it has gone from like 10 people to hundreds of people. We already have 256 women signed up for Black Women Sell Live in October. Our events went from making $1,000 to being 7-figure profit centers for our company. And we were recently named to the Inc. 5000 list. So we're one of the 5,000 fastest growing companies in America. And we are in the top 10% of all 5,000 companies. We ranked 370 out of 5,000 companies in terms of our growth rate. So we've been able to 10x our revenue from 2020 to 2024. And it's just been astronomical what we've been able to do and how many people we've been able to help. So I really believe in something called the income impact continuum, which means the more income you make, the more impact you have. The reason Amazon is so big is because they're helping millions of companies every single day get products fast. Apple, same thing. So it's not just about the income, it's about the impact. So if you want to make more money, a great nugget my uncle gave me was like, don't focus on making more money. Focus on helping 1,000 people a year get better at whatever they desire. If you do that, the money is just a byproduct of the impact. And so we are excited about our growth, but we're more excited about the thousands of speakers that we've been able to help and growing our community to over 300,000 speakers that are either in our free group, listen to our podcast, are on our email list. They're just, we call them cash leads. So our community just continues to grow, and the cash leads are just running the world and doing their thing and getting paid for it so that good people don't quit too soon, because they will quit too soon if they're not getting paid.